back to Thug Notes Get Lit, where we give you the goods on what all the honeys be oohing and eyeing over. Classic lit. I'm Sparky Sweets, PhD from Thug Notes, and I'm here to school you on some of the greatest literary jams ever written. Let's break it down. This week, we're showing love to some of the greatest bromances in literature. If you thought you and your homies got love, y'all ain't got nothing on these brothers. They've been through more than the Jackson 5, but the harder life hits them, the more misty-eyed we get over their unshakable brotherly love. Number 3, Inigo Montoya and Fezzik from The Princess Bride by William Golding. If you're a fan of The Princess Bride, then you know this novel got it all. Pirates, monsters, sword fights, and two of Lit's greatest sidekicks, Inigo the Master Swordsman and Fezzik, the hella huggable Turkish giant. Inigo is a drunken Spanish fencer out to smoke the six-finger man who wasted his father. Fezzik is a huge-ass thug with a child's mind and a gift for rhyming. The two are the perfect duo. One is small and quick, and the other big and slow. And these brothers know how to bust a rhyme. Yo, give me a beat. After snatching Princess Buttercup from the dickhole prince she about to marry, Fezzik and Inigo get bitch slapped by the mysterious man in black, who kills their boss Vizzini and takes the princess. The man in black may not be Batman, but he sure moves like he is. After killing time as a hired goon, Fezzik hit up Inigo and tell him the six-finger dude he hunting might be Count Rugen. So the homies find the man in black so he can help him lay a whoop on that hater. Thing is, the man in black dead now. Well, mostly dead. So they resurrect him like it ain't no thing, and together they up the prince's wedding while Inigo ghosts the six-finger prick who murdered his big papa. One reason Inigo and Fezzik gel so damn well is that even though both of them are stone-cold killers, they ain't bad people. One wanted to murk his daddy's killer, and the other just wanted to bust a rhyme. That basically describes every 90s rapper. Another reason they so tight could be that they're both outcasts. Fezzik is a lonely giant, and Inigo is a Spanish drifter who always lost in the sauce. Together, they're the perfect support group. Fezzik sobers Inigo up so he can dish out some vengeance, and Inigo gives Fezzik the love that big thug deserves. Aww. Ain't that beautiful? Who needs a princess when you got homies like these? Number 2, Porthos, Athos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan from the D'Artagnan Romances by Alexander Dumas. Number 2 on our list are those three homies synonymous with being chocolatey as fuck. The Three Musketeers and their young blood D'Artagnan. It's all for one, bruh. The 3 books follow this crew across almost 50 years of chopped and screwed history. They all soldiers for the King of France, and each one of them be ooze and charm. Porthos is the funny man who always dressed to the nines to impress the honeys. Aramis is the pretty boy who's cool and quiet, but always sneaking out of church to raise hell. Athos is the old dog in the pack and act as a father figure to the young D'Artagnan, an aspiring musketeer looking for adventure. And I tell you, man, these 4 homies know how to find it. Together, the Musketeers outfox the foxy Milady de Winter, save the King of France, and hatch some sneaky schemes of their own in The Man in the Iron Mask. And they do it with style, bruh. I'm telling you, adventure follow these bloods like bloodhounds. They might be the most beloved crew in the whole lit game. Matter of fact, scholars consider them prime examples of the four temperaments. Based on ancient medicine, the idea is that all three musketeers and D'Artagnan represent qualities that you can see in other stories across the ages. Be they the Fantastic Four, Street Sharks, or Ninja Turtles, countless teams can be broken down to the level-headed leader, the wisecracking thug, the quiet one, and the fun-loving party animal. These brothers are the prime example of these personality types, which might be why their stories are so damn fun. If you put that kind of crew together in real life, who knows what crazy they'll try to pull. Maybe they'll rob a bank or blow up the Death Star. Who knows? They've been doing this for centuries, under 1,000 names and faces. Only now, they come in fun size. Number 1, George Milton and Lenny Small from Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. It's the Great Depression, and two broke-as-a-joke field hands are looking for work in California. One is George Milton, a street-smart everyman, and the other is Lenny Small, a straight-up Hulk of a man who got way more muscle than he got brains. Lenny loves petting soft things like rabbits, mice, and puppies. The problem is, he's so damn strong he always kills them. Watch out, pups! George usually able to use his smarts to keep Lenny out of trouble, but hits the fan when Lenny accidentally snaps the neck of a fine young dime piece. Girl was the daughter-in-law of their big boss man, and now that they got an angry posse fast approaching, George takes Lenny to a lake and calmly shoots him in the back of the dome. That's cold-blooded. Or is it? Why did George smoke his realest homie? Most people say it was because he loved him. George knew his friend was in deep and this time, there wasn't anything he could do to protect his slow homie, or slow me. Instead of seeing Lenny hauled off by a lynch mob, George decided to get it over with quickly. This feeling of powerlessness is all over this story. The economy, society, Lenny's disability, all this making life a gnarly grind for these brothers. The only thing they got to keep them going is their dream of making it together. But once Lenny snapped that woman's neck, the dream was over for both of them. What was Steinbeck saying with all this feeling of loss? Maybe that in this whack-ass society, the po folks who gotta hustle at farms and factories ain't never gonna find no peace. They just gonna keep busting their ass for peanuts till they kill over. So Lenny and George can dream all they want, but truth is, it ain't never gonna be nothing more than a fantasy. Sadly, neither Lenny nor George could have it all. They was working towards the same dream, they just didn't expect the dream to end with one of them taking that long dirt nap. That's all for now, my brothers and sisters. Thanks for popping in. If you're looking for the hottest spot to hit up with your bros, look no further than your local library. Make sure to hustle on back for more Thug Notes Get Lit. Keep it real, my well-read ballers. Peace. This is a Wisecrack production.